What's up, Ray Mob? So look, new carriers, I want y'all to pay attention. I have people call me wanting advice about getting into the trucking industry. And then they will call their business partner who said they've been in the industry for a long time and tell me that you can make $1 million with one truck. They know somebody that got a load board that's making $1 million and they got 2 box trucks, 1 box truck, or 2 drive-ins or a couple flatbeds. Listen, I don't know who you think you're fooling, but you ain't fooling me. And one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I'm not gonna argue with no fool. So if you think you know what you know, I'm gonna let you think what you know, and you're gonna crash out. Because after I inform you and you still debating, I'm gonna let you have it. I have seen companies get in as fast as they got out. Trust me. The trucking industry is one industry that is easy to get in and it's easy to kick your ass out as well. So be mindful. This is not back in 2020. This is not back in 2019. Things have changed, regulations have changed, especially for new carriers. And so one thing that I'm going to talk about today is the things that brokers are looking for, especially from new carriers, if you're trying to get in the trucking industry. So one thing for sure, two things for certain. Due to all the fraudulent activities that's been going on in the industry, brokers has been tightening down on who they booking loads with. So prime example, they want you, and I have talked about this in previous videos, they want you to have your authority longer than 6 months. Some of them maybe a year. Also, they want you to have DOT inspections. You call a broker, you a new carrier, you haven't had an inspection yet. Some of the brokers will turn you down and say, we can't use you. And those are the words that you don't want to hear. So that's been a big thing lately as far as DOT inspections. I want to just go over some of the things that will put you in violation, just so you have a heads up when it comes time for you to get a DOT inspections. So you have tire violations. You have light violations, you have brake adjustments, and you have cargo securement. So if you have a flatbed or whatever kind of trailer you have and you have not secured that load correctly, guess what? You are in violation. Hours of service, due to you not only watching as a carrier, as a truck driver, you not only want to make sure that you're safe, you want to make sure that those are on the road with you are safe as well. So you don't want to be driving out of service and past your hours and you sleepy, you tired, you got fatigue, and you make a mistake and hit somebody, or you don't see a car that's in your way. It's a lot with that. Also, wrong class license. You didn't have somebody that have a class C license trying to operate a truck. No, it's not gonna go down. Also, false laws. Now, I have bumped into this a lot of truck drivers have false laws because they want to get to the bread, they want to get to the money, which is definitely understandable, but you always want to stay in compliance as well, y'all, because it's going to cost you more in the long run than trying to cut corners. Trust me. I've been there with some carriers. Suspended license. Listen, you are an operator, you get a driver. Next thing you know, you don't check his MVR. Make sure you do your due diligence on checking your driver's MVR. A driver getting in a truck, he get pulled up by DOT. Next thing you know, he swears that he didn't realize that his license was suspended due to something he did prior. And now they're calling you saying, hey, you have a fine. And also this is going to be a violation on your authority because you have a driver that has a suspended license. Listen, I've seen that situation so many times. Do your due diligence on these drivers because they will lie. Trust me, all of them lie. All of them lie and say, hey, I don't have nothing on my license. No, I got a clean driving record. Hey, I don't have nothing on this. And guess what? As soon as you put the MVR, then they had 10 accidents. So do your due diligence with checking the driver's MVR. Also hazmat violations. So it's just so many violations, and there's just a few. So you just want to just double check, make sure you do your pre-check on everything, just so when DOT do come, you'll be good to go. You ain't nervous. You know everything's in tip-top shape and you ready to roll. Each violation also prevents accidents, injuries, and so forth. You just want to make sure that you just stay safe and compliant and informed, especially compliant, because the more you know, the more you can prevent. And it ain't stopping your money. So if you want me to get more in details about these violations, let me know. And also, what are your thoughts on how the trucking industry is going right now due to all these fraudulent activities and how the brokers are cutting down on what carriers they approve? Drop it below in the comments. I'll talk to you soon, because if you've been ready, you ain't gotta get ready.